All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Kaspa community. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and showing so much love on a day-to-day basis. Let's get right in today's topic, of course, and see what is happening right now. So, looking across the market, a lot of green, and I'm sure a lot of people are excited right now. People are partying, your portfolio is looking green. But in terms of the bigger picture, I still think we're not out of the woods just yet, even though this is the right move that we needed. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with Kaspa right now, up 1.9% over the past 24 hours. So it is one of the coins that's actually lagging behind the overall market momentum right now. So looking at the price, 16.5 cents. Up 1.5% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, and Bitcoin comparative, we're actually down about 2.2%. Market cap still holding above $4 billion despite that lag, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $91.6 million. But before we get into any further, as always, guys, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at Bitcoin dominance right now, the dominance is picking up, and so is the price of Bitcoin, which is a good thing, right? If you're looking at Bitcoin moving up as well as the dominance index, that does generally mean that, altcoins will actually go up with this momentum, which we are seeing. But in terms of, explosive moves, that is not happening as of yet because the dominance is still quite high, guys. We're on the verge of breaking out for the dominance index. So in terms of altcoin season, I don't think, we should even be having that conversation. Possibly maybe later in this year, Q4, we could potentially see that happening. But yeah, let's see what happens. Obviously, it's a day-to-day process. But looking at Bitcoin, you guys know, if you've been following the channel over the course of the last few days, one specific thing that I've been talking about, how the price of Bitcoin is pretty much holding at the neckline of the support at the 23.6 fib zone. And I've been giving you guys indication as to how important it is for the price of Bitcoin to stay within the 23.6 fib zone, because if we're able to go below this, then it's lights out. And as of now, the bulls really still are in control. They managed to actually pick up the price of Bitcoin back above 60K key resistance. And we actually didn't just get past to that 60K key resistance. You actually saw the price of Bitcoin see the close above that 60K mark. And that is a really, really nice thing to see. So, pretty much now, the resistance that we're going to come across is around the 61,900 zone. You really want to see that resistance actually breaking out in order for us to kind of have, a little bit of more excitement within the price of Bitcoin and actually start heading towards my confirmation level, which of course is at $64,000. But so far so good as far as Bitcoin is concerned. I do want to know from you guys in the comments as to what you personally think regarding Bitcoin, and what are your projections. Do you think we're out of the woods yet, or do you think this is a complete fake out, before we start heading more towards the downside? Do let me know that in the comments. But with that said, let's take a closer look and see what is happening with Kaspa. So if you're noticing Kaspa, we actually saw a massive wick towards the downside. Actually, look at this. We actually saw Kaspa going down to 15.463 cents, but this did not last too long. This was bought back up very, very quickly, and this did happen on, I think, MEXC exchange. That's the chart that I'm looking at, but possibly could have been on multiple exchanges. But even if that was the case, you did see Kaspa price recover pretty much where it was. So what does this tell us? This tells us that it's a massive, massive whale that came and market sold, their Kaspa, which took the price down to 15.4 cents. But like I said, if some people had their buy orders placed in, which seems like a lot did, you did see the price, go up 7% instantly. So it could be manipulation as well, is because of course it is listed on futures platforms, and these whales can come out and shake out the weekends in a snap. And I think that could have been a possibility, because a lot of people are probably confused because the price of Bitcoin actually went up. So why did the price of Kaspa see that candle? This is pure manipulation. And again, just a quick reminder for each and every one of you guys to stay away from leverage trading. If you like specific projects, it's better off you do your due diligence, of course, and then do your due diligence research and invest what you can afford to lose, but spot, so buy it on spot, because that way, you don't have to worry about, these huge swings because that can burn you out in a snap. And obviously, I'm sure some people were affected by this. But anyhow, you're looking at the price actually lagging right now behind the overall market. We're still in the 61.8 fib zone. I like that, but you haven't seen the price actually retest to the 17.3 cents mark, and we know the importance of the 17.3 cents mark. If I were to give you guys the visuals, it's only a 5.37% move, and we should have honestly seen that happen right now. To be quite frank with you, we should have seen Kaspa recover back up to that range, and this is where I get that confirmation for me specifically that you're seeing the price of Kaspa actually lagging. And also, if you look at it in Bitcoin comparative, it's down about 2.2%. That also tells me that Kaspa actually has a little bit of lag within its price. But speaking about lag, if you've been following the channel over the course of the last few months, we've seen Kaspa having massive lags, but it recovers like this in a snap. So could we see that happen again? I'm very confident about that. But you can really start to understand the importance of that 17.3 key resistance. So pretty much that should be where your eyes are glued on. Once that key resistance is able to break out, I do personally believe that Kaspa does get into the 38.2 quite fast. So in a grand scheme of things, not bad at all. Obviously, it kind of sucks that you're seeing pretty much the entire market outpacing Kaspa right now, but that's just a reality. This is why you want to diversify your portfolio. But do not forget, if you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, if you're looking at it on the monthly time frame or the yearly time frame, Kaspa is one of the projects that's up in thousands of percent from late last year to obviously late 2022 as well. But let me know down below what you guys personally think. Thank you each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.